Hello guys. Welcome to askIITian. My name is Gaurav Yadav. I hope you all are doing well, right? So today we'll discuss a session for ratio and proportion. Like we have earlier also have done question regarding it. Just let me share my screen. So yeah, guys, your ratio and proportion. Okay. Today we'll discuss topic for your unitary method, then your mean proportion, then your solving proportion, how to solve proportion, right? Let me tell you what ratio is first. A ratio is basically in the form of A upon B. What it means? It means that two quantities, like when we compare one quantity to another, when we compare one quantity to another, we calculate ratio, right? And what is the most important point while calculating ratio is that your units should be same. Your units should be same. Like if you are calculating a ratio of your age and your father's age, so ratio should be at the same quantity like your age. Your age should be of same quantity whether both age should be in month. If you are calculating into your year, then age should be year of both the person, right? The basic the point is that units should be same. Okay. So first is the unitary method, then main function, then supplementary. We start from unity method. What unity method is? Unity, here the term is unit, right? We'll discuss it. So basically, the unity method is a technique for solving a problem first by finding the value of a single unit. As its name suggests, unitary method is what? Finding the value of a single unit. Okay. Then finding the necessary values by multiplying the single. Okay. The thing is that find the unit, find the value of first unit, one unit. Find the value of one unit. Then according to the question, find the unit of required units, right? Then find the value of required units, and it totally depends on the question. Okay, find the value of unit value from the values of multiple dimensions. Okay. We'll do a question that will be much clearer. Okay. So car runs, suppose the question is there, a car runs 150 kilometer in what? 15 liters of fuel. How many kilometers will it run on 10? So the question is that if car is running 150 kilometer in 15 liter of fuel, and you have to calculate in 10 liter of fuel. Okay, so just calculate for you 1 liter of fuel. The question is asking for how many kilometers will it run on 10 liter of fuel. So I am just calculating by unitary method, which says that first find the value of your one unit. So I am finding in one liter of fuel. In 1 liter of fuel, distance will be what? Your distance will be 150 kilometer and 15 liter of fuel. Then in 1 liter, 150 upon 15. That is 10, how much will be your distance? 10 kilometer per liter. The question is that your 150 kilometer your car runs at 15 liters of fuel. In how many kilometers will it run on 10 liters of fuel? Just find out that how much distance it will cover in 1 liter of fuel. So it will cover 10 kilometers in 1 liter. In 1 liter of fuel. In 1 liter. Okay. So it will be what will be in what will be in 10 liter? In 10 liter. Distance will be what? So 10 kilometer per liter multiplied with 10 liter. That will be what? 100 of kilometer. I will show you a shortcut also, right? For unity method, just like write your kilometer and here your meter. So question is given 150 kilometer in what? 15 of liter. Just write the unit below below your types. Like kilometer, I will write kilometers here only. The liter will be here only. So how many kilometers will it run on 10 liters of fuel? In 10 liters of fuel, how much kilometers? So arrow will go this side. Just multiply 150 into one. So the arrow will say cross multiply. So 150 into 10 divided by 15. Okay. So it is what? 100 kilometers. Unity method says just find out the value of the 1 unit. So it says a car runs 150 kilometers in what? 50 liter of fuel. So in 1 liter of fuel, it will run how much kilometer? 10 kilometers. So in 10 liters of fuel, it will run what? 10 kilometers per liter. 10, that is 100 kilometers. I think the point is clear. We'll do our next question also. A car traveling at a speed of 140 kilometers per hour covers 420 kilometers. How much time will it take to cover 280 kilometers? Right. So let us find out first time. Time is what? Distance divided by speed. So car travels at a speed of 140 kilometers, right? So speed will be what? 140 and a distance of 420 kilometer. Okay, and this is kilometer per hour, and this is kilometer. So time will be what? 3 hours. So time will be a 3 hours. A car traveling at a speed of 140 kilometers per hour covers 140 kilometers. So I have calculated that it will take 3 hours of time. How much time will it take to 80 kilometers? So question is just asking in 3 hours of time, the car is covering 420 kilometers. Okay. And how much time will it take to cover 280 kilometers? So 280 kilometers will be covered in how much time? This is question is asking. Okay. Just cross multiply. You will get 3 multiplied 280 divided by 420. 0 will cancel out. 7 6 is 42 and 7 4 is 28. 4 6 12 by 6, that is 2 hours. How much? 2 hours. Just calculate the time in your first condition that it covers 420 kilometers in what? 140 kilometers per hour. So the time will be of 3 hours. So you are covering 420 kilometers in 3 hours. So how much you will take time to cover 280 kilometers? So 280 multiplied 3 divided by 420 will be your answer. Okay. So time will be covered with what? 2 hours. Or in case of unity method, just find the value of your one unit. Okay, you can do in either way, right? For unity method, it says that 3 hour you are covering 420 kilometers. Just find out the unit of 1 kilometer, right? 1 kilometer. How much time it will take in 1 kilometer? Time will be what? In 1 kilometer, time will be 3 upon 420. In 1 kilometer, time will be how much kilometer? In 1 kilometer, how much time it will take? 3 hour by kilometer. It will take 3 hour 420, right? In 1 kilometer. So we have calculated for your 1 kilometer for the single unit. Now just calculate for a 280 kilometer. For 280 kilometer, time will be what? Time will be your one unit multiplied 280. So basically your 3 by 420 multiplied by 280. Just calculate, you will get what? 2 hours. The point is clear that for unity method, just try to find out the value of your one unit. Right. In your second question, we have calculated time for 1 kilometer. How much kilometer? In 1 kilometer, how much time it will take and multiplied by 280 kilometers, right? So in the second question, your first question was asking 10 liters of fuel. So I have calculated in what is the distance covered in 1 liter of fuel, and I have multiplied by 10, right? So this is what unitary method says. That try to find out the value of your one unit and multiply by the required unit asked in the question. Okay. So second is the mean proportion, the square root such as x of the product of two numbers such as a and b. Mean proportion is basically your under root of two quantities. Under root of two quantities, suppose your a and b, multiply them. Okay. So question is what is the mean proportion between 7 and 63? Just find out the mean proportion. Mean proportion is what? 7 multiplied 63. This is what? Mean proportional. Mean proportional between two numbers is what? In root of AB. You can break 63 into 7 into 9. 2 7 is there and 9 is there. 9 will come out as 3 and 7 will come out to 7 into 3. 7 to 3 is what? 21. Right? So mean proportion is basically under root of AB. How it comes like if two numbers are there and the mean proportion, it means we are taking some x is there, right? We are finding out mean proportion. It means that we have to find a value, a intermediate value between A and B such that the ratio is same. The ratio is same is basically first ratio will be x upon A upon x, second will be x upon B. It is basically your GP, geometric progression. We'll study later on. Okay. So if you cross multiply this, your AB will be what? X square. It means x is equal to what? Under root of AB. This is what mean proportion is. Mean proportion between two numbers is such a number between them, an intermediate number between them, such that the ratios are same. Right? So A upon x will equal to your x upon b. Just multiply. Your x square will be AB and your x will equal to under root of AB. In the point is clear, right? So next is solving proportion. In problems involving proportion, we can use cross product to test whether two ratios are equal. To find the cross product. So the question, the basically the point for solving proportion is this cross multiply, right? Like suppose two ratios are given. In two ratios are given. two ratios are given, suppose here. So A upon B is equal to your C upon D, right? How to solve it? Just cross multiply it. So D will go to your A. So it will be basically your A into D will be equal to what? To B into C. Right? For example, your x upon 5 is equal to is equal to let's say 3 upon 20. Find the value of x. Find x. So how will you do? Just cross multiply. Your 20 will go to your x. The denominator of your second, your RHS will go to numerator of first, and denominator of your LHS will go to numerator of your second. So 20x will be what? 15. So your x will be what? 15 upon 20. Just simplify it. 5 3 is 15, 5 4 is 20. So x will be what? 3 upon 4. This is how you solve a proportion. Okay. Question is there for you guys. A question is there for you. Divide 5600 between A, B, and C in the ratio 1:3:4. Okay. So you have to divide 5600. Let's suppose let's suppose A is what? Okay, X. Then suppose B will be what? 3x and C will be what? 4x. If you guys, these are ratios, okay? These are ratios. These are not absolute numbers. So you can imagine or you can suppose that your one number, first number is your x, then your B will be 3x, and then C will be what? 4x. So these are basically your numbers. Uh, so we have to calculate. We have to divide 5600 between A, B, C, right? So if it means A plus B plus C, the whole sum will be what? 5600. A is what? X. B is what? 3x. C is what? 4x. Is what? 5600. Calculate the value of x. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8x. 8x is equal to what? 56. 0, 0. So you here from your x will be equal to 700. 8 7 36. Okay. So x is 700. And what can A is x. So x is basically 700. Your 3x. 3 multiplied x. X is 700. So 3 7 2100. 4 into x. 4 into x. X is 700. So 7 4 2800. Right? So the question was very easy. Divide 5600 between A, B, C. Like we have assumed your ratio as your x, 3x, and 4x numbers. Just add them, find the value of x, put back into the values x, 3x, and 4x. You will get the number. Okay. So the basically the question is clear to you, right? You can also do by this, right? Your 5600 is given. What will be the share of A? The ratio R 1:3:5 4. The share of A will be what? 1 upon total numbers. Total fraction will be 1 by 8. Your B share, this is what A. B share will be what? 5600 multiply 3 by 8. C share will be what? 5600 multiplied 4 by 8. This is 2800. You can do by either of the methods, right? This method is also good, and this will be much easier for you, right? Just assume your x, 3x, and 4x, find the value of x, just put back into the question. I think the concept is clear to you, right? For your ratio and proportion, the concept. We'll do a next question. What must be added to each term to the ratio 9:15 to make the ratio 2:2? So the question is telling that what must be added to each term, like for your 9 plus x ratio is given up. Like for your first term, we have added your x, and second also for your x. So this will be your ratio. To make the ratio 2 is to 3. For the first number, we have just added 3, and second number we have added just for your x. Okay. How to solve this? How to solve this? Just multiply 3 to your 9 plus x, and here 2 will be multiplied to 16 plus x. Okay. So 3 9 is 27 plus 3 into x, 3x will be equal to 16 into 32 plus 2x. So 3x minus 2x will be x, and 32 minus 27 will be 5. So what number must be added to each term? So the number is 5. Add your 5, just recheck. Add your 5 into what? Into 9 ratio 16. So if you add 9 plus 5 and 16 plus 5, 9 plus 5 is what? 14. 16 plus 5 is what? 21. Just cancel out by 7. 7 to the 14 and 7 to the 21. I think the concept is clear, guys, right? The same one, right? So, guys, questions are given to you. Just try to do by yourself first, then see the solution how I am doing. Okay. So, first question says the ratio of zinc and copper in an alloy is 7:9. In an alloy means a mixture of your a mixture. You can take this as a mixture. Okay. So, zinc and alloy is in the ratio of 7:9. If the weight of copper in alloy is 11.7 kg. Okay. So let's suppose zinc is what? 7x, and the copper is what? 9x. The weight of copper you're given, if copper is what? 11.7. So your x will be what? 9 1 is 9, and 9 3 is 27. 1.3. You will get x equal to 1.3. Find the weight of zinc. Zinc is what given? 7x. Your zinc is 7x. So basically your 7 multiplied x is what? 1.3. So 13 into 7, 9.1 kg, guys. So answer will be 9.1. I think the concept is clear. The ratio between zinc and copper was given 7:9. Weight of the copper is 11.7. It means your 9x is equal to 11.7. Find the value of zinc. Zinc will be 7x greater than 9.1 kg. We'll do now 7. Okay, the second question is very much easy. And a good question is also, right? Good question also. I think the first question is clear to you. I'm raising this one. First, calculate by yourself, guys. Second question, try to do yourself. Then see the solution. How I'm doing. Okay, so find the ratio of the price of pencil to that of ball pen. We have to calculate price of pencil to that of ball pen. If pencil costs 16 per score, and ball pen cost 8.4 per dozen. Okay, guys, we have to calculate price of pencil. We have to calculate price of what? Pencil. And what? Price of pen. Okay. I have already told you for finding the ratio that your units should be same. Okay. Here it is given that a pencil costs 16 per score. Per score means one score is equal to what? 20. One score will be what? 20 pencil. Okay. And one dozen is equal to what? Your 12 pen. So basically, pencil cost is 16 per score. 16 per score is 16 by 20, right? So your cost will be 16 by 20. And your pen cost 8.4. Your 8.4 by dozen is your 12. I think now you can calculate your question, right? Now we have made the unit same, right? Your pencil cost was 16 per score. It means your 16 cost is rupees 16 per 20 pencil. Okay. So we have calculated your rupees per pencil. Rupees per pencil. Rupees per calculate 16 into 12 divided by 8.4 multiplied 20. Okay. 0.4 will never 0 will 20 will cut 120 into. Do your calculation by yourself. Okay. 6 10 and 6 1 is 6. 6 4 is 24. Okay. So it will be what? 16 by 14. 16 by 14 is what? 8 by 7. So it will be 8 by 7. Okay. Now we'll do third question. I think in the second question, just make the unit same, right? So 16 pencil, 16 rupees per score. And one score, you know what? 20. Okay. So third question is there. Third question is there. In a class out of every six student, okay. Question is telling that one out of six student pays. If there are 42 students in the class, how many pass? Guys, the question is telling, we will do question here. Question number 3. Let one student fail out of six student. Let one student fail out of six student, right? So so in 42 students, how much student will be fail? You have 42 by 6. That is 7 student will fail. In 42 students, your 7 student will fail. Then how much will pass? How much will pass? Your pass student will be what? Your 42 total student minus fail student. Fail student is 7, so 42 minus 7 will be what? 35 students will pass. Question was given that you one student fail. One student fail. Okay. One student fail out of six. One student fail. Out of what? Out of six students, one student fail out of six students. So in 42 students, how much student will fail? Six will cancel out to seven. Seven student will fail. How much student will fail? Seven student will fail. How much will pass? So if 42 minus 7 will pass. That is 35. I think the point is clear, guys. Okay. We'll do your last question. Question is telling the ratio of income to the expenditure of the family is 7 to 60. Fund the saving if to pay. So guys, the question 4 is telling your income to expenditure, your income and expenditure. Your income is what you earn. The ratio is given 7 to 6. The ratio is given 7. What is income? Income is basically what you earn. Expenditure is what you have spent, right? So let's suppose your income is what 7x, and your expenditure you have spent what 6x, guys. You I think you all know that your income is what you are on, and so and also your income is what your expenditure, what you have spent plus what you have saved. Your income is your summation of what expenditure, how much you have spent and how much you have saved. So from here, your saved will be what? Saved will be like you have earned 7x and you have spent 6x. So it means you have saved 7x minus 6x, which is what? Which is x. And the question is telling that your income is given 1 4 what 1400, and we have assumed our income as 7x is equal to 1400. So the basically 7x will be 200. And what is x? X is your saving. X is your saving, right or not? Like we have calculated here. So your saving is what your income minus expenditure. Okay. So this is what we have discussed. We have done word problems here, guys. Okay. So that's all from my side, guys. Thank you very much. Just try to do questions based on your NCERT, based on your reference book, right? For your ratio and the question. Thank you, guys.